Do you, Rocky said that he's used the Cal game 4 years ago as motivation. Do you still use it with your teammates? Do you still feel it?
I mean, it's there. You know, it's there. It's something you can't necessarily look past. But I think at the same time, it's the opening game of the year. You're going to be excited regardless of who you play. Whether we're playing USD or Alabama, you better be jacked up to play when it's your first game of the year. I think it's something that that maybe is icing on the cake on top of that. But without a doubt, it's about us going out and play. And we want to make a statement. We want to open up and play well our first game of the 2011 season.
Right, Coach Long just talked about how Sunday was one of the first days at camp where the receivers were consistent the entire practice. I wonder what you saw from your eyes and what you feel about the position one of the first game.
Oh, they've improved a ton. I think a lot of that has kind of come over the last week, with kind of, I guess, the peak being Sunday, last time we practiced. But they've really had some rapid growth in the last week there. It's kind of like it took them a couple of weeks. They struggled. They were in and out, a little inconsistent, but they really found a way to gel. They figured it out. We got a good group of guys that don't have a ton of experience, but they're going to get it quick. And I think that's a positive and negative for them. It's going to be great in the long run. They're all going to be great players, have a ton of ability, and it's just going to be up to them to see how fast they kind of gel into that and work into that.
Ronnie, you haven't been getting tackled during live scrimmages. Do you think it's going to take some time for you to adjust, or is it going to be regular?
It's going to be a regular thing. It's, you always used to getting tackled. It's not like it's going to be something new. So I've been getting tackled all my life. So it's just going to be like a walk in the park. It's just another tackle.
Miles, how do you compare with a new head coach? But I know there's continuity, but how is the energy or the morale or the character of this team different now than it was a year ago?
I mean, it's not so much different in the sense that we're all still very excited and we love to play football, and the mentality is that we're going to go out and we're going to be tough football players and we're going to get after people. It's been a smooth transition, and the morale is definitely up, and we're ready and excited to play this first game.
Ryan, how would you compare it to 3, 4, 5 years ago?
That's night and day. I think it's completely different. I think it's the biggest thing I'd say is the team's tight. It's like Miles said, the energy we have is universal. It's not one guy's extremely jacked, the other guy is loafing out to practice. It's just another day to get through. We all want to get better today. All 80 to 100 guys that are going to be out there today practicing are going to get better. Whether it's a scout team, first team, second team, we're going to make each other better. We're going to make this team better. So I think it's the overall attitude, the morale, the energy is 1,000 times over improved, and it's exciting to see the steps we can even take from here to get better.
Miles, what are you expecting from Cal Poly? They got a mixed bag and probably throw at you.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where we're preparing for everything, and we're just going out there every day and trying to get better at the triple option, at the other shotgun stuff they're going to do, and on top of that, taking periods out just to prepare for the speed that they're going to throw at us, and we're going to be ready for it.
What do you anticipate from the crowd in the student body? Do you feel the increased excitement?
Yeah, we're hoping they're going to be as jacked up as we are, and that'd make for a very loud game and a very full of energy type of game.
Compare that to what you're anticipating to what it was like when you first got here the first couple of years.
Yeah, it's a lot different. Like Ryan said, it was kind of night and day. It's been great to be part of a turnaround, and this year we're just hoping to keep capitalizing on our successes.
And I know the results are nice to hang your hat on, but is that something too you look back on and say we were maybe part of that bunch that kind of flipped it, kind of brought people back to San Diego State football?
Yeah, I mean it's kind of a pride thing in a sense to be a part of that transition and to look back, and I'm confident that we're going to continue to be a great team over the next few years, and to be able to look back, a number of years down the line and say I was part of that. It's going to be great.
Along that same lines, Ryan, it seems like just yesterday you were playing at El Capitan and now you're in your last season at San Diego State. Is there certain pride to staying home and being part of this?
Yeah, and I think Miles hit it on the head too. And we have a group of guys that are local to the area too. I think it's something that you take pride in regardless of where you're from. I think everybody on this team is proud to be an Aztec and wants to see the Aztecs do well. So we're we're going to fight tooth and nail to make that happen. And I think it's something that, like Miles said, when you're a part of a turnaround, it makes it extra special. You can go anywhere else and have another winning season at Alabama, but when you're part of something special with a group of guys that are going towards that common goal, it's something that for sure it hits home for you, and it's something that's special and you put your heart into.
Ryan, you get a chance to look across the line and look at Miles every day on a daily basis. What does he mean to that defense, and what leadership does he bring to that defense?
Oh, he's a big part of that defense. Energy, everything else. He's a guy that really just goes out there and goes to work. He's been through a lot. Another guy who's been playing for 4 years, and it's good to see that. And they got a good group of guys like that. It's not just Miles, and I think that helps him out a ton. Where if he's slipping up or if he messes up, he's got a guy. He got Logan Ketchum across the ball, across the other side. He's got Jerome Long, JJ Altele, a big group of guys, big group of seniors on the defensive side of the ball that really can pick everybody up. And they got a big group that really just gets that defense going and lets them play fast.
Hey, Ronnie, how do you want to improve this year? What strides do you want to make?
The only improvement I plan on making is trying to help the team improve. And, the team improving is me improving. So, that's pretty much anything that anybody on the team that I could say right now is they don't want to improve on their numbers or anything. They want to improve on the team wins and the team goals this year.
Last year, of course, freshman, do you think you're going to be a little more, people are going to be gunning for you a little bit more this year? Is that a challenge, or is that
you take it as a challenge, but I also have Ryan Lindley and, my offensive line to block for me, so I think we should be fine.